name is Greg Barry. I have been dungeon mastering and running various game systems since the early 80s. I grew up with this. This is what I've been doing. I'm doing this a lot. So this is my first book, actually. And then I proceeded to go with the Red Book. Actually, there was another book in between, but that's on my shelf somewhere. I've also gone with this book a lot. So I grew up on all of this and Advanced Dungeons & Dragons. During that time, I have attended hundreds of conventions in the Northeast, been invited to Game Master for tons of people, and this was the first one, the Gary Cons that I've gone to. I've gone to the last 3 of 4. I run my first, this Gary Con here, I ran 32 hours worth of games over 4 days. My second Gary Con, I did 28 hours worth of games. No, probably 32 hours worth of games. And then 28 hours worth of games at Gary Con 11, which is the last one. So, what makes a great dungeon master? Or a game master, for that fact? There's a lot of things that go into being a great game master. And I'm going to just give you a quick rundown of how to run games at conventions. I'm not going to tell you how to run games, but just how to do it for conventions. It's a bit different. So, is your adventure unique? Is it straightforward? Is the goal obtainable in a time frame? Are the characters pre-generated, and do you have prepared sheets in case the players do not bring them? So what I mean by your adventure unique is it something that you haven't seen before? What's the theme of the game? So that's the first thing you need to think about when you're running a game at a convention. The second thing that you need to think of, have you ever played in a similar scenario? So those are the 2 top things that you want to consider. Then, is it straightforward? Is it A to B, B to C, or are you running a more flexible, go-with-the-flow game? Flexible adventures tend to take more time. Limiting character choices to promote a faster game. So if you run a straightforward game, you could do it in 4 hours probably. Now, is the goal obtainable in a timeline? I mean, it's great. You want to kill a glitch, but can you do it in a time frame? How many combat systems, how many combat situations are you including in your game? That's very important. The next is, how much time are you giving to role-playing? So I ran a game recently where the role-playing just took over the game. They were having so much fun that we had to kind of limit a little bit of the other aspects. Now, is the end memorable and heroic? That's the other thing that you want to consider. Because you really want them to walk away going, holy crap, that was tough, but fun. Now, are you planning on using pre-generated characters? Pre-gens do save you time, and they get you to a quicker start. People just have to review the sheet, know what they're doing, boom, they go. Making characters takes extra time. I know a game that spent half their time making up the characters and then didn't have too much time to play. Will you bring prepared sheets in case the players do not bring one? If you say bring your own characters, there is always somebody who doesn't bring a character. Or 5. Or 6. I've had to make up characters on the fly for a couple of my games. And I always make sure to tell them that my pre-gens are pretty lame. So the game descriptions, does it entice a player to play? Does it convey what the players can expect? Does it set the goal, the setting, or both? Is it adult material, or is it PG, or for everyone? Some places limit the amount of adult material to different times. For instance, this is a semi-adult game. It's So You Think You Have an Attitude. Only dwarves need to apply. And I asked for 13 or older. So the typical times for game playing are 2 hours, 4 hours, or 8 hours, and you can run the same adventure several times at convention. Now you're responsible as a dungeon master, game master, storyteller, animator, ombudsman. Be on time. Be organized. Bring extra pencils. Bring extra dice. Bring additional characters. Bring character sheets. Here's the list again for you so that it can stay on the screen and you can pause it. So in addition, I always try to do the following. I have water or iced tea available, napkins, always needed, gum or mints, some sort of food, some sort of munchie. Now, following is very important. During the game, this is what you need to know during the game. You have to know the material. If you do not know the material inside and out, you're going to be in trouble. You need to be organized. You don't want to be fumbling around for sheets of papers, for notes. You want to have your notes quickly organized. You want to be energized. The more energy you can bring to the game, the better time everybody will have. You got to dig deep. You got to be unique. You got to use those bad characters. Don't be afraid to try it. Try different accents, whatever you can.